Welcome to 12 Leg Journey.
We're a couple of dinks in our mid-30s with 2 Yorkies and a severe case of the travel bug.
Follow along with us as we explore 48 states in 48 weeks. We'll be posting daily shorts and weekly long videos highlighting our travel within each state on Fridays.
Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
It's time for the big one. Texas by landmass fall, so it's our 10th state. We hit double digits. Yay! All right, Mr. Texas, let's get you on here. Ooh. Get on there. Ta-da! Look at that.
That fills in the bottom of the map rather nicely down here.
Yeah.
The big one to get done.
Oklahoma's next. There is a place in far west Texas where night skies are dark as coal and rivers carve temple-like canyons in ancient limestone. Here at the end of the road, hundreds of bird species take refuge in a solitary mountain range surrounded by weather-beaten desert. Tenacious cactus bloom in sublime southwestern sun, and species diversity is the best in the country. This magical place is Big Bend National Park. The Ross Maxwell Scenic Drive leads to the ruins of Sam Nail Ranch, now home to desert wildlife. The Santa Elena Canyon, carved by the Rio Grande, features steep limestone cliffs. Langford Hot Springs, near the Mexican border, has pictographs and the foundations of an old bathhouse. The park is 800,000 acres, making it the 15th largest national park in the United States. Well, here's Kyle filling up the gas station here at Big Bend National Park. Charlie. Charlie. Took a second, but now it's going.
A lot of cacti here at the Big Bend National Park. I like the purple one.
Oh, that is pretty. It's a huge area. Look at that. Yeah. A bit taller than me.
Yes, it will. Hopefully that's the only snake we see. Big Bend National Park. Amber wants to go try out the hot springs.
Yes, I do.
But because we have a travel trailer, we get to park half a mile away as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't die in the heat. It's 88 degrees out here today.
It's warm, but we brought water bottles, plus the boys have their water bill too.
Narrow winding road.
Bye-bye RV.
That's okay though. The boys have been cooped up in the trailer the last couple days because me and Amber both decided to get cold, so we haven't been wanting to do much walking. So the boys will appreciate a little bit of a walk.
Charlie will appreciate the walk after his haircut he got a couple states ago. Charlie, come on. Come on, Charlie.
That's quite the back. A little steep.
We'll figure it out.
Adds to the adventure, right, man?
It definitely adds to the adventure. Okay, let's go this way, boys.
Hopefully I didn't lead us astray.
All kinds of huge poops here, so who knows? Well, there's all kinds of people walking up here.
Yeah, you can definitely see that it's been a path for somebody.
Oh, there's a road right down there.
Road right down there, so we haven't ventured too far from it.
Nope.
Now this would be fun on a dirt bike or a mountain bike. All these little jumps in here.
Probably a lot of people use it for.
We're gonna get down here and find out this is the trail they use for coming across the border and not to get to the hot springs.
That would really suck. Someone go to the hot springs. I don't want to cross the border.
You're not sure about things, Charlie. Huh.
Where are we?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna have to go back and go on the road. We're coming. Jordan, it's okay. You overheated.
Charlie has decided it's too hot. But oddly, Frankie's the one enjoying the hike today.
Yeah, they switched roles. Well, we were gonna go to the hot spring, and then all of a sudden, little Frankie started whimpering and whining, had his body all contorted, so I thought maybe he might have like popped out his back leg the way that he was acting and looking.
Yeah, the way he was looking, it definitely seemed like something was out of place.
Like he couldn't walk on it, that leg was just limp, like he couldn't do anything with it. It was very scary for a moment.
After he relaxed a little bit, I was talking to your leg, and I'm pretty sure he got a knock.
Yeah.
Frankie really can be a little dramatic at times.
He can be, but I'm so glad it was just cramp and not the hip was popped out, because that would not have been good to go with.
That's why we are just now leaving the hot springs here in Big Spring, or Big Bend, then end up going to the hot springs. And who knows where the nearest med's office is here. We're currently packed up in the car, we're gonna head that way. Luckily it seems to have taken care of itself.
Yes. So that was our hot springs ordeal. We didn't make it, but that's okay. Frankie's okay, that was what matters.
Yeah, the dog is what matters. I don't think I've ever seen a cradle butter tree before. And then there's the classic butter tree. That's a big box of survival crackers.
Oh, it's little crackers.
Well, good. We didn't need to go to this birthplace to see him. You can see him right here in Texas.
Yeah, doesn't it? Look at all the cotton. Yeah.
There you are.
You want your tickets?
Yes, ma'am. Thought you were gonna go to that one though.
Tickets, please. You don't get to ride the train. You don't get to ride the train for free.
What the heck?
Well, you're pretty cute, so that's probably okay.
Good. I thought I could get away with it, but then I knew that. That's quite the trunk. Filing cabinets are a lot cooler than the metal ones we have these days. And another clock for me. Oh, I like them. Careful of the stairs.
Okay. Don't want to fall now.
That's not at your age. You break a hip and that'll end this trip.
You just slammed it. You see how it is.
You're the one that just let it go.
You were behind me.
Pretty nice little goose. Not as cute as yours.
Babe.
Go explore it anyway.
Oh my God. Oh God, these stairs. Ugh. Oh, it's locked. How unfortunate.
It's a nice steering wheel.
I made it down. Touch and go there for a second.
Ooh, you need 10 Ritz crackers?
Yes, I do.
And we're quite like the Ritz. Dr. Pepper, which apparently this year made it to number 2 on the most popular soda.
Oh, look, babe, the old gas pumps.
Morning sun on an old dirt lane, radio whispers in a softer frame, miles of memories on a stretch of land. I'm coming home, love, just like we planned. Saw the skyline fade in a rearview mirror. Every mile I'm feeling you nearer. Dusty towns and endless nights alone, counting the minutes till I'm back home. It's a long road home, but your face keeps me strong. Every bend, every turn feels like a love song. Heart's been wandering, but it's found its way to the arms that I'm running to. I'm here to stay. Truck stops and fading maps, miles have flown, restless heart, but your love is my throne. Every letter kept me pushing through, now I'm close enough to whisper to you.
Construction on the Fort McKavett Hospital was completed January 27, 1873. Today, the hospital building houses a museum, museum store, research library, staff offices, and restrooms. Oh, hold on a second, babe. It's pretty nice.
A nice fix. Baby, I think we are sick and grumpy.
I think so. The dead house was the building that served as the morgue. The bodies of deceased soldiers were kept here until they could be buried in the post cemetery.
The doctor will see you soon.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little thick cots.
It looks so comfortable. Cocaine toothache drops. I bet people felt great.
I bet they did. They had it right for some things back in the day.
Right? What a combo. They've got coffins, some sort of alcohol, and drugs. Why not?
Right?
Outhouses or sinks were located behind most buildings for privacy and outside for sanitation. Cleanliness was emphasized by the Army. Soldiers emptied and washed the metal pans under the sinks daily. Could hold hands with your buddy.
Right?
Oh, but look at this.
Oh, that'd be good. So you can just throw stuff over at your officers while they're on the pooper. Well, this seems like a pretty cool place to find by accident as we were rolling through.
We got really tired of the freeway driving and decided to check this out. Sign on the road.
So you saw a sign for Fort McKavett, and decided to give it a try. Interesting fence for their backyards. I wonder if it was taller before.
I'm assuming it was a little bit taller. A school was established at Fort McKavett in 1874 after Army regulations required that schoolhouses be built for the education of the soldiers and their families. Local children attended school in this building until 1956. I am once again a student. What are you going to teach me today?
Math.
Oh. His favorite subject. I don't like it.
The 70s today, but Texans still think it's cold. They're very confused.
We have different ideas of comfort levels than the Texans do. This line of building includes officers' quarters. Several of the houses were built in the 1850s as single-room structures, but additions were built after the Civil War. The families of the fort's junior officers lived here and frequently shared quarters.
Well, this is seeming to be a pretty cool little fort. We had planned to go to the Alamo today, but didn't really research it that much. I just assumed it was out in the middle of nowhere. But we got to it and realized that it is downtown San Antonio with skyscrapers all around and nowhere to park whatsoever.
The skyscrapers in the town, it really took away just from the atmosphere of it.
Yeah, it really did. So we decided to vacate that idea. And so we found this place by happy accident, and it's turning out to be pretty cool. The cramped quarters. Anybody home?
Hello, good sir.
How you doing?
Come on in.
I don't think it was built for people my height. I got like 3 inches over the seal here. It hit my head constantly just walking through this house.
You're too tall, babe. Look at that.
I had to fully bend and I'm still hitting my head. It's pretty narrow doorways. I don't think they'd be up to current fire code.
Oh, they're teeny tiny.
Ooh, I think that bed's seen better days.
Maybe left out a mattress, maybe? I don't know. Every morning, the bugle call began the day. Breakfast was often bacon, coffee, beans, and dried fruit. Everyday life followed a routine of daily drills on the parade grounds, area patrols, and escort duties.
Oh, they have their own outhouse on this one. What do you think, babe? When we build our outhouse, do we need 2 seats to sit on so we can hold hands while we're pooping?
Oh, how romantic. He thinks of everything.
It's a nice little pot and pan holder. Oh, they did have a cabinet with the tin pans.
This room seems awfully fancy.
It is. This must be the real officer. And that must have been where
the lower ranking officers.
Oh, look at that. They even got built-in storage cabinets in the wall here.
This was more set up for an officer that had a family with him.
Yeah, it looks like it probably was. Oh, and it's got curtains to divide off the room. And the wash basin.
The fort's garrison of 350 to 500 men usually consisted of half an infantry regiment, a regimental headquarters, and 2 or more cavalry companies. It served as a supply base for western Texas, as well as a location for testing new weapons and equipment.
This used to be the field grade officers' quarters. Sure, Amber will tell you all about it in the voiceover.
The field grade officers' quarters were built in 1871. This U-shaped duplex housed the 2nd and 3rd officers in command of the post and their families.
Watch out for rattlesnakes through here.
Oh yeah, good point. That would put a kink in our plans.
Yes, ma'am. There's just piles of rubble over there.
Ooh, that part really didn't hold up. Did you see the wood in here? Sea babe intermixed.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Right? They've got by the doorways and the windows. I don't know.
I have no clue. Just piles of the rubble over there. I think that used to be a fireplace.
It does look like a fireplace. The post commander's house was the only two-story building at Fort McKavett. Constructed in 1856, the building was destroyed by fire in 1941.
About 8 feet down.
They have stairs.
Apparently the wife is well more observant than I am.
I saw the stairs. Don't hit your head, baby. You're tall.
They definitely built these things for more vertically challenged people.
I think it was a two-story building. Oh, the fireplace is right there. How interesting. But this must be a basement then.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we must be in where like a cellar or
something like that. Because this is definitely the first story.
I wonder what these are actually for. Because they go pretty far thick. Definitely two-story.
Yep. Oh, steep stairs. Thank you, baby. Okay, that's too big of a leap for me. Although the fort was established as a deterrent, engagements with Native Americans and outlaws occurred sporadically. More often, soldiers engaged in routine activities, including hauling water from the creek, maintaining the buildings, loading and unloading supply wagons, tending the post gardens, and caring for livestock. But it looks nicer than the other field officers' quarters, so this would be an upgrade for sure. I wonder if they have their own individual commodes instead of having to share. 4 houses were built after the Civil War as residences for the company commanders of the fort. These senior officers were provided with single-family quarters away from the enlisted men, but close to headquarters. The 3 remaining homes are furnished as they would have appeared in the 1870s.
Well, this definitely is a lot fancier.
Oh, wow.
I always thought it was interesting how you could see the cords for hanging the pictures. And the desk with all the candles. There's some fancy curtains they had. Ooh, they got a full dining room table.
I was saying, that's really fancy. Whole room just for dining.
I don't know you could call that a rug.
No.
It's almost like a placemat for your floor.
Mm-hmm.
It is fancy.
You okay?
Yeah.
Wonder where their kitchen is. They must not have to cook. Now that's pretty cool.
That is a nice cook now. This is a big room. Captain's definitely lived a little better than the other folks.
Just a little. They get a whole house all to themselves. Originally built as a one-room structure in 1852, the post headquarters building was expanded to its current size after the Civil War. The headquarters building contained the regimental offices, post libraries, paymaster, and telegraph room. Metal loops to hold the telegraph wires can still be seen under the roof on the front porch.
It's a tall desk.
Yeah. No one's sitting there just for standing.
Huh. This one's pretty dang empty. They don't have much in the command post. I think they had to replace some stairs.
Oh no, those look original.
Oh, this one has a desk. Don't you wish you had to have the ink bottle for your pen these days? Could you imagine having to do your charting at work like that?
No, I had to do it with the regular pen and it still took forever.
Careful. Those original stairs might fall in.
They might not hold up for us.
The ones on the front of the building, I was worried about it with my Lord, but
Those looked a little more original in the front.
I like their flagpole. Looks like just a,
Oh, it looks like a tree trunk.
right?
An inscription on one of the walls in Barracks 4 notes that the building housed Company B of the 8th U.S. Infantry Regiment in 1853. It also served as a storehouse for foodstuffs in the late 1850s. The south and central rooms are furnished as they may have appeared in the 1850s and 1870s, respectively.
Actually bigger bunks than I expected.
But if that's all you got, you'd want a bigger bed, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, babe.
One thing when you're in the military and getting, I hear are two completely separate things. Ooh, look at that roof. There's a hole or two in there.
This seems like a resort stay to me, babe.
And you hung all your stuff at the door. Their desk for writing notes. You probably had to have your friend write the note for you. Well, legitimately, I wonder what the literacy rate was.
Wasn't great. Although it's really bad nowadays, so back in the day, it might have been better. This building was used by the officer of the day, who was a rotating commander of the 24-hour guard detail at the fort. The enlisted men's barracks were originally built as 3 separate buildings in the 1850s, but they were joined in 1872 to create the longest military building west of the Mississippi River.
Got their electrical box here.
Huh. As with many frontier forts, a town sprung up nearby to support the fort. In return, the fort offered protection for the town. After the final withdrawal of the military in 1883, nearby settlers occupied the Fort McKavett buildings. Barracks No. 1 was originally built in 1852 and served temporarily as a first post hospital. In later years, it housed a regimental band.
The little monsters hurt us. We better go check on them. Let's see. Is there anybody there? Anybody there? Ah, there's a Frankie. Oh, and there's a Charlie. There's a Charlie.
Broken up dreams, a long road stretch where the shadows sing. Echoes of a life that ain't what it seems. Another heartbreak in the in-betweens. Find me on the lost highway, dark and cold. 1,000 miles, but nowhere to go. Footsteps fading, the tales untold. Searching for a light in the blackest hole. Whiskey whispers and ballroom lies. Rusty old pickup ain't no surprise. Lonely nights under starlit skies. Chasing the wind till the spirit dies.
Life is a one-time journey. It is better to stumble and trip through your own unbeaten path than to wake up one day old and gray, having never ventured from the sidewalk. Kyle Sickles.